Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Today we're back with the Monster Hunter World Hard Mode Challenge. This video will just be all voiceover because I've been quite ill and couldn't really speak, or my throat hurt a lot. So I just did a bunch of recording
How are you
and
feeling?
footage recording, and I'm going to be voicing over what's happened, how I felt while it was happening, and
You can
how
embark on
much
an
I
expedition
suffered.
just by heading out through the gate.
Immediately we go into an expedition, which is like a quest. However, there's no time limit or faint limit, so you can hunt as many monsters as you want and faint as many times as you want, and you won't be penalized. The only problem is that when killing a monster, if you carve it, that is all you'll get. So it is much better to always capture monsters in expeditions because you will get a little bit more rewards, because you won't get any actual proper like rewards on like the end screen when you leave.
Well, if we don't take care of that pest, the camp won't last the night.
Oh yeah.
Coming across a place that would be a great campsite, we encounter a Kulu Yaku, a very ugly chicken-looking bird that we have to deal with before we can set up our camp. The cuckoo bird isn't a difficult challenge, and what is unknown to me, the beginning of a realization that pretty much every single monster, as well as giving you an element effect if they do like Rathlos with these fireballs, giving you fire blight, also give you stats effects, which we will come across quite soon, which we've already seen. And the Great Jagras gives me poison, which he doesn't usually do that, but it only gets worse from here. Returning home, we speak to the handler and accept a quest to hunt a Puke, which is a flamboyant, colourful, poison-spitting bird. The Puke's tail likes to expel poison gas from it, so the quicker that you can sever it, stops it from having one of its most useful abilities. Yeah, these early monsters aren't really a challenge, but there's an early one coming up that really laid into me how awful this challenge and the rest of this game is going to be, with the added difficulty of the always enraged, increased health and like defense and attack, and also the random statuses that they give you. The poison bird fell in just under 10 minutes, and with that we were able to move on to our next quest. next up was a expedition into the Wildspire Waste, a giant desert that is located just next to the ancient forest. And this quest is the really annoying follow-along quest where you need to escort someone or something very fucking slowly across half of the entire map.
Okay. Got it?
We've waited this long to get our hands on the evidence we need. Don't get us killed now, Hunter!
I hardly slept a wink last night. I'm so excited to go out and see this new piece of evidence.
The slag was found in the desert area of the Wildspire. Guide us there safely, partner. One thing's for sure, the environment here is completely different from the ancient forest.
Yes, the Wildspire Waste features a mixture of dry land and swamps, which naturally supports its own unique ecosystem.
Eventually, after what feels like fucking forever, we make it to our destination, which is the giant piece of magma rock dropped by Zora Magdaros, and where we encounter another new monster, which gives an absolute bullshit status effect when he hits you.
Look over there! Another clue!
Me first! Eureka! Jumping jaggies! Eat some barrel! Run for your life!
Follow me. Come on.
Baroth is a massive fucking bastard where he has an armor on him in the form of mud that drastically reduces how much damage you do to him. It can be removed by chucking a water pod at him, however there are none nearby when fighting him. And also, as you'll see, the ailment he gives you, which he doesn't normally give you, is complete ass. Yeah, this bastard gives Blast Blight for some fucking reason, which, if you have Blast Blight and you take damage, you take even more damage because the Blast whatever Blast Blight actually is, whatever it is, just deals more damage to you.
Duck and muck. Get yourself out of that gunk before you do anything else.
After a long, hard-fought battle, Baroth eventually falls by my blades. Should have taken nowhere near as long as it did, but his combination of mud armor and the bastard as Blast Blight means I had to play very carefully to not fail and lose the quest.
Okay, I'll be waiting over by the flag. Glad you're back. Oh, don't worry. I found a safe place for the scholars to hide. I guess I'll go round them up. Wait for us back at camp.
You there. Are you part of the Fifth Fleet? Then that means the Elder Crossing is upon us again. The years fly by faster than I can count them. I too am a hunter of the First Fleet. Might I trouble you to share your tale with me? Let's find a suitable place. So, my old friends are well. Praise be. It sounds like the good scholars are as incorrigible as ever. Might I ask, are you tracking the monster that dropped that massive slag? I as well. It seems so easy. Follow the trail, find the truth. Well, it has been a pleasure. Nearby you will find my camp. I trust it will be of some avail to you and the others. Please pass a message on to the commander that I am safe. But a force compels me on, and I intend to see where it takes me. If you too feel so compelled, then we will cross paths again at the end of all of this.
Was that who I think it was?
That strange man who we come to find is known as the Seeker, a hunter from the First Fleet, a Wyverian hunter, which is rare, because Wyverians are usually scholars and people that don't do the hunting. That's usually left to us humans. After that, we are tasked to find a missing scholar who decided, against all better judgment, to venture out into the Wildspire Waste alone, to find God knows what, tracks, evidence, who knows what, but done it alone because he's dumb. Following his footprints, we track him down to a muddy, watery embankment lying next to a dead Barroth.
God, don't let him find me. Don't let him find me. Oh, I saw it. No, the Juratotus. That didn't kill the Baroth. It was,
New target! New target! Hunt that Juratotus!
I want to stop here quickly and explain how fucking horrid this fish is. Normally, his fight is quite ass. It's not fun. He's covered in mud armor again, and he'll swim about. He'll just be a pain and give you water blight that stops you from regaining your stamina very quickly. But with this mod, he's even worse. He also gives you sleep and blast blight for some fucking reason. So not only is he very similar to a Plesios now, he's even fucking worse. God knows somehow. This is some fucking bullshit. Oh, this makes me so angry. This fucking oh, I hate it. I hate it so much, and I never want to fight any more than I absolutely have to. Eventually, by whittling down the bastard's health, I am able to trap him, so I can bring him home with me and fillet him with my own hands and gut him. After that horrid fight, we head back to camp, and the commander has the brilliant idea that he wants to capture Zora Maduros. Because yeah, why not going after a giant flaming volcano elder dragon? I have a feeling capturing it should be simple. Before getting to that though, we need to secure Astera, and to do that there is an angry Anjanath prowling about, so we need to go kill him. But even before that, the chief botanist wants to speak to us, and with this we have a quest to attack and kill a Tobi Kadachi. Tobi Kadachi, pretty much an electric flying squirrel. Quite a cool monster, actually. He's not my favourite, but he's up there. Definitely more than the fish or any of the fishies. But it's time for another episode of What Bullshit Does He Have? It's bleed. This fucker also does bleed damage, which it could be worse. It could be paralysis or blast light.
You'll get stunned more easily now.
Damn. Okay, time to lock in. Right, I know what you're thinking. I'm a coward for hiding, but with bleeds you can only cure it if you stop moving or eat something that cures bleeds, and I don't have anything that cures bleed. Leave me alone. And with that complete, we can move on to the giant fire T-Rex, the fight that I have been dreading the most so far because of how well known he is to completely fuck you up. I just want to take a moment quickly and just preface by saying I was locked in so hard for this fight, not only because does this guy hit like a truck if you let him, also later on in the fight when he unleashes his fire breath it can pretty much one-shot. Anjanath is typically the first major wall that any new players facing Monster Hunter World will encounter, and thankfully it's not the same here. I do, spoiler alert, kill him, but it was not an easy fight, especially with the added bonus that he has increased armor and just bullshit with the mod. Look at all that damage I'm doing with my weapon. All those high numbers. But I am happy to say that a little bit under 20 minutes later, the Anjanath falls. Well, I say falls, I captured him because I wanted the extra parts.
We can focus our attention towards capturing Zora Magdaros.
And after that we head back to camp to see it has been fully decked out with cannons and ammo, ready to somehow capture this massive Elder Dragon.
Gather round, people. We have much to discuss. All our preparations are complete, and I have all of you to thank for working double time to make it happen. I'm especially impressed with the 5th. We're hunting the Anjanath despite being new here. That's one less misery standing between us and capturing Zora Magdaros. When will Zora reach the Great Ravine?
Precisely at daybreak.
Good. Let's run through the operation one last time, then. Our hunters will rendezvous on site. Once the beast appears, the operation will commence. We've built 2 barriers in the target's path. Your objective is to stop it at the first barrier, initially wearing it down with cannon and ballista fire, then restrain it with binders. However, there is a chance it will break through. If so, we'll initiate the mounting phase of the operation. During this phase, we'll attempt to weaken it further, so that we'll have a better chance of restraining it at the second barrier. Make sure you hammer it as much as possible with cannons and ballista. They're there for a reason.
Affirmative, sir.
Technicians, make sure you do a final check on the equipment before we begin.
Yes, sir.
Quartermasters, conduct an inventory on our supplies. Researchers, proceed to the Great Ravine with your escort as soon as you're ready. We can't bring our quarry back to base, so take what you need and be prepared to conduct your research on site.
Don't worry, Commando.
Everything will be in order.
Keep your ears open during the operation. I'll be giving orders as the situation unfolds. May the Sapphire Star light your way. Dismissed!
After that brilliant pep talk from the commander, we head off to the Great Ravine to commence the operation.
Help him.
Work faster, you slack
Alive.
Quite a sight.
Going.
Just wait till we're finished.
Soon, I hope.
The second fleet always delivers.
This is gonna work.
Chief, Commander.
So,
We'll get it ready by morning, I promise.
I'll hold you to it. When the time comes, you know what to do. The operation will commence at daybreak.
Sounds like we got our work cut out for us, eh, old man?
By next moonrise, Zora will be in chains. Get to your posts now! Use the cannons and ballista.
Oh boy, time for the fun that is the siege fight, where we just sit and plow him with cannons and ballistae. To load the cannons, you need to pick up an individual piece of cannonball, slowly walk your way over to the cannon, place it in, and then repeat 5 times until the cannon is fully loaded. Thankfully, there are NPC hunters in this quest that help you, and also your cat, which helps you load them slightly faster, but it's still a massive pain. This process of running back and forth between cannons and ballistae is repeated for a while until eventually you reach a threshold with either his health or enough time has passed where it activates the next stage of the fight. Eventually, after long enough, Zora Madros breaks through the barrier because, of course he will, he's a giant fire lava mountain elder dragon, and we have a puny little wooden barricade.
Has broken through! Hunters, grab your transports and proceed to the mounting phase of the operation!
Move it, hunters! Get to a hitching post!
And with our new commands given,
Now.
we board the hitching post and jump on top of the Zora
Run us
Majoros'
back, old
back.
man! Give us some orders!
Find the magma cores on Zora's shell. Those are its weak points, so if you attack them, it'll wear the beast down.
Watch out for that magma! It's spewing out of those cores! That's one of those cores! Attack it!
This is the next phase of the fight, where we have to track down all of these magma cores and just damage it until it breaks, which is incredibly fascinating gameplay to just sit in one spot, attack it, and then move on to the next place. This is Siege Fights, everybody. Fantastic. Repeat this process for the other 3 magma cores found around his body, on his like just below his back, in his back, and on his nose. And then after that, you'll pretty much have done every piece of damage that you can do to him. So the only thing you can do for the rest of the time is wait until the next thing happens. It's at this point in the fight where a mysterious black dragon arrives from the sky to cause chaos and interrupt our ability to capture this dragon.
Hunters, Zora's back, now!
Ballista team, acknowledged! On it!
This dragon is the one that we've seen killed the Barioth in the Wildspire Waste with the thorns all down its side. It's also, you know, the dragon that's on the vox art for the game, but psh, we'll ignore that. This is a completely new dragon to us. Oh, and would you look at that? Another dragon monster that gives us fucking Blast Blight. I swear to God, I'm going to go insane if every single fucking thing in this game gives me a Blast Blight.
Hunters, assemble on its shell! We need to drive off that monster!
Yeah! Woo!
He's from the furnace! Master!
No way.
too old for this.
And like that, the operation was a failure, and Zora Madros slowly hobbles himself away